Sometimes you just didn't learn your lessons or something and you got it. You need to cheat. Well, that's what I did. Actually, I've always been a good student who studied so hard, and yeah, I was kind of a nerd. I really hate cheating, but sometimes, yeah, sometimes I really had to do it. One day I had a science exam and I just couldn't learn anything. I got sick 1 week ago, so I couldn't prepare myself. I also didn't copy my lessons and I just decided to cheat. A little reminder, cheating is bad. Yeah, I admit that I did a mistake, but don't do it, because it's not something to be proud of. Well, as I didn't know anything about what my lessons contains, I tried the famous invisible ink trick to cheat. So that night at home before the exam, I took a white paper and wrote all my lessons on it so I can use it. Actually, I usually stay at the very front of the class, but this time I changed my seat and went to the back. Luckily for me, there were an empty seat, and because the supervisor that was watching us didn't know me and was new, I was able to change places. So I took my cheat sheet paper, took the UV light pen, and started taking the answers and answering, and I got an A+. Luckily, I drew the hard schematic because it was very hard to learn. Well, that was the first time. Also, one time I had a lot of dates to learn for a history exam, and known as the lazy person that I am, I didn't learn any. So luckily for me, I had at home the exact same draft papers that they give us at school, so I wrote every single date that I found on my copybook, and the next morning I woke up, took my breakfast, dressed, and hid the draft paper under my coat. Yeah, you guys will tell me, why Hannah, why didn't you use the UV pen again? Well, I lost it. So when I arrived class, there were 4 teachers watching us, so it was a bad starting. I waited till they gave us the subjects and slowly pulled the cheat sheet and put it under my subject and hid the clean draft paper in my pocket. That was kind of risky, but luckily it worked. But I swore I won't do it again. When a teacher passed and got a little suspicious, stopped and continued walking. My heart was beating very fast that it almost got out of my throat. Oof. Also, one time, I don't know if you can count it as a cheating. I don't know. It's kind of a cheating. So basically that day we had a philosophy exam, and one of the other classes, because there were many classes in our school, does the subject in Instagram, and me and my classmate just prepared it and checked for the answers from our copybooks and from internet everywhere. And then we passed the exam normally and no one suspected anything, which was great, and this thing happened to me more than 3 times. Yeah, what do you expect me to do? This thing doesn't happen every day. And we are still wondering how we got, cause we didn't see the teacher back then since that time, so yeah. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That was a very short video cause I don't have much to talk about this. Just don't cheat, and yeah, that's the moral of the story. So please guys, subscribe and like this video. This will be so sweet from you, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Goodbye.